The two words that I used and my client used was stupid boy. Right? And that might be, oh, whatever, that's a bit of flippant comment or whatever. My client called himself a stupid boy. I used to call myself a stupid boy. When something went wrong, when I thought I'd let myself down, when I didn't understand something and I thought I ought to have understood it, or I was supposed to do something and I didn't, I'd call myself a stupid boy. Daily basis, stupid boy, stupid boy, stupid boy. Stupid, first word. But you tell yourself that you're stupid enough times, it means that you're not clever enough, that you don't understand complicated things. Maybe you don't even understand simple things. That there's a limit on your intellect, right? When you tell yourself you're stupid constantly, your brain starts believing that. It becomes a belief, not just language, not just a story, not just a habit. It becomes a belief. And when then you're faced with things that might require a little bit more brain power, a little bit more understanding, just like I've talked about with the other things, your brain just immediately shuts down and goes, you can't do it. It's not, in that moment, it's not going to say you're stupid, you can't understand it. It's just going to go, it's going to make a judgment call that that's complicated. Probably won't be able to understand that. But it's come from the fact that you keep telling yourself you're stupid. The second part of that phrase was boy, right? Stupid boy. And you go, well, come on. My client wasn't a boy. I wasn't a boy. I'm not a boy. We're men. Cool. However, what's the connotation of being a boy? The connotation is you're not mature. Hey, there are adults in the room. They're above your level. You're a boy. Hey, the adults speak. There's a whole hierarchy that comes with that. There's a whole maturity thing that comes out. Again, when grown-up things, when we got to have grown-up conversations, when we're doing grown-up things in our families, in our businesses, with our finances, it's like that whole stupid boy mentality that's just locked away in the back of the brain, then shuts us down. It doesn't open up our growth mindset to learn, to be curious, like I said, to understand things. And I know you may or may not believe this, but it's psychology. It's just how our brains work. You tell yourself something enough, you're just going to believe it. But it impacts your thinking, it impacts your emotions, it impacts your behavior.